Hi, Ashley. I want to see if I get any more people in here. I want to do home remedies. Hi, Lorena. I thought you was going to the store. Barely getting ready. Ouch. I just told Ashley I'm gonna see if I get a couple more people in here. I'm gonna talk about home remedies. That way, if you guys have any questions while I'm doing it, might be easier than doing a video. My pencil up there, and I'll forget about it. Yeah, I mean, I just thought it would be easier that way. That way, if you guys have a question about what I'm talking about. Not good, Ashley. We went to the doctors and they confirmed it. It's strep. So, and then he is allergic to penicillin, and the doctor, usually they give him like a Z-Pack, and doctors said that the reason that he thinks he keeps getting it is because the Z-Pack is not strong enough. So, he gave him a prescription of it's not penicillin, but it's in the penicillin family. So I have to watch him all day to make sure he doesn't break out or anything. And as you can hear him packing. But yeah, so he got his medicine, so he just took it about an hour ago. I mean, you really wouldn't know that he's that sick. But the thing with strep is that there's so many different symptoms, and there are certain symptoms that, like, when I get it, my tongue gets all like the blisters and everything, and I just feel horrible. My throat swells. With him, he gets a coughing. He really doesn't have a fever. I mean, it's not over 100, so they're not really that worried about that. His is the coughing and his sore throat. But I noticed, like, he'll be doing stuff, and he was watching videos or playing a game, and he was fine, and now he's setting, like, just like it hit him all at once, so. I was trying to look at one of the things that wouldn't be a major thing that I could start out on. They just give him that antibiotic to start with. So, but yeah, nothing for the cough because it all goes with the strep. Try to go in the kitchen here and do this. down. I'll be right back, guys. There, that's better. Yeah, but this is, see what it is. It is, that is what they're giving him. It's a feather, I have no idea. But yeah, he has to take it for 10 days, so it doesn't smell bad. It's very white and thick. So, and that's another thing is, like, that our insurance covered, you know, I had to pay $11 for it. But if our insurance wouldn't have covered that, it was $153. That's just ridiculous that it's that much. Yeah, he ain't bad. With taking it, you know, he pretty much, you know, I told him, you know, take it. He drinks it, takes it off the spoon. Merle, will you let Jake out? He don't like the, like the syringes where you like push it in there. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, what if we didn't have the insurance to cover that? It's like a lot of money. You know, $153 for what it said. It's 100 milliliters. I mean, that's the size of the bottle. You know, that's a lot of money for something like that. Alright. So my poor two little girls are going to have to hear about the remedies on their own. So I'm going to do a couple different things. If you don't have an aloe plant, I would buy one, get one, keep it in your house. Don't worry about having a green thumb and killing them. They are very hard to kill. Trust me. But they are a great thing to have for sunburns and regular burns and all that. And the only thing you do is, let me see, take, like, this is mine right here. Let me see if I can get it right here. And then you just take a small piece and break it off. Just like that. And then you use what you need. I love it. And then you, yeah, like I said, it's a good thing. Like I said, it's just I broke off a little piece. But you just use a little cream inside. I don't know if you guys can. There, yeah. Like I said, good for burns on a stove, which mostly that's what I do. Sunburns, you know, just break it off, and if once you're done, I threw that piece away, but you can still stick that piece back in the dirt and it'll grow again. So that's that. I wrote these down so I could remember what ones. This is another thing. Yeah, it's old. Corn husk lotion. You can get it at Walmart. It is something like my grandparents used. This stuff is amazing for dried skin. You can put that on, like, my face, like, the wintertime will dry out right in through here. or like up around my nose and that, you put that on just a very little bit. Just put it on, and the next day or later on, it's completely moisturized, like a day or two, and you're good to go. Like in the winter time, my hands break out a lot. Like if I'm outside, like putting salt or shoveling, um, put it on your hands and it heals your hands so they don't crack. And I don't think it's that much. Like, I'll say between $3 and $6. So yeah, you can use it on your feet or whatever. Like I said, it is it says heavy duty hand treatment, but yeah, I'm sure you can use it. It doesn't really, it has a smell, but it's more of a, yeah, it's more of like a, it's not a female smell. It's not a perfumey smell. It's just the smell of like the materials, like the corn husk or whatever it's in it. Like I said, that stuff works really good. It's not, and you do not need a lot of it. This is, let me shake it up here. It's like I just take my finger like that little bit, and like it works like, and then that is probably like too much for my hands. Like it just, and it not really leaving your hands oily. I mean, it dries like in no time. It's not really watery, but yeah, and I mean they're not oily. I mean you can tell I put something on, but nothing major. All right. Cians want remedies for beauty or health. I got both. I just don't know where to start. One tells me health, one tells me beauty. Alright. Beauty. Okay. Let me go up here. Coconut oil. Coconut oil does wonders on your hair. Yeah, Jens guys are just telling me whatever, do the opposite. So, Lorena said you first, Ashley, since you came up first. So that's what we're going with. Coconut oil. You can buy whatever size you want to. But instead of doing like hair mask and all that, which I mean, I just did one, but you can get your coconut oil. I bought littler bottles at the Dollar Tree for $1, but you can buy bigger bottles. Any place sells them. But take 2 tablespoons of your coconut oil, put it like in a bowl, and then take hot water and slowly add a little bit in at a time, and you're going to make it a liquid consistency. And then once you get that, you're just going to massage that all into your hair. Just take in parts at a time and just keep massaging it into your hair until your hair is soaked in it. Then leave it in there for 10 minutes. Then rinse it out, wash, do your shampoo and conditioner as normal. Do that, sorry, I got hair in my mouth, a couple times a week, until your hair gets back to a healthy look, and it is not all dried out, which I need to start doing. I just forget to grab my coconut oil when I go into the bathroom. But yeah, it does. It's great, and like I said, I bought mine at the Dollar Tree, but you can get bigger bottles of it at Walmart or Kroger's. Um, Toothpaste for pimples. If you got a pimple coming on, you notice it at night, you can take toothpaste. Usually I always use a white one. Don't use like, I usually don't do like the green colored or that. I usually try to find a white, just a regular toothpaste that has a white color when you put it on your toothbrush. Take it, put a little drop. Um, yeah, toothpaste works. Put it on your pimple and leave it overnight. It will not get rid of your pimple, but it will get rid of all the redness of it. So, if you have this great big, like how I had that great big one up here, you will still have your, maybe your little mark, but it won't be all the red. So, easier for your makeup or whatever to cover it up. So, buy you extra toothpaste. I usually do it and leave mine on overnight, just if I see it. But I mean, if you're going out, and you're in a rush, try to at least leave it on there for 10 minutes. But it's not going to hurt to leave it on there longer or overnight. All right. Witching hazel. There's two different things on here. Witching hazel is good for acne. Yeah, it is. And it's a lot cheaper than that, too. Witching hazel is another one that it helps with acne. It's more of, you can put it on there and it helps get rid of them faster. Witching hazel, I think I bought mine at the Dollar Tree also. So you get a bottle of it for $1. And you can also use witching hazel. You can get not the cotton balls or whatever. Apparently my internet is freezing up on me. But take those and you can put your witching hazel on it, saturate it, and if you have hemorrhoids, use it as a wipe instead of buying the wipes and all that. So it saves you a lot of money. You can spend $2, $1 on your witching cream and $1 on your little cotton things, and take care of your hemorrhoids. Sorry, probably not stuff you guys wanted to talk about. So you still want to know more? Yeah. Yeah, probably not really what we want to talk about. But, hey, if it works and it saves money and it's a lot cheaper, I'd rather spend $2 on something instead of $15 on something that's going to do the exact same thing. Yeah. We ain't going to do too much with poop talk. I don't think I have anything on it other than that. Not poop talk, but close. No. UTIs. I get them constantly. I've always got them. No idea why. I have to do with all the female problems I have, to go along. But if you get one and you're at work or whatever, get Alka-Seltzer, the tablets, the little round nasty tablets that you dissolve in water. Take one of them, dissolve it in whatever it says, the 4 or 8 ounces of water, and drink that. And in a couple hours, it, it will not get rid of them, but it will get rid of the burning and the pain until you can get somewhere to take care of it. So, buy some Alka-Seltzer tablets and keep on hand, especially if you get them. Merle, let Jake in, please. Actually, I learned that one. I got that one from a nurse. I was at work one day, and I'm like, something has to give, or I'm going home. And she gave me one of them, an Alka-Seltzer thing, and told me, and it worked. And she was, that's fine. And actually, she was younger than I was, so sometimes I guess, I don't know if it's something that her mom or someone told her or what. Okay, this one comes from my prepping stuff that I do. If you are doing something and you have a severe cut or anything like that, you would slice your hand open with a knife. A husband cut his hand with a saw. Any of that. Cayenne pepper. Yes, it will burn like hell, but it will stop. It will clot it till you can get somewhere. So cayenne pepper. You might want to have one of them on hand at all times. Like I said, especially if you go camping, like outdoors camping, you're going to be cutting firewood. It would be a good thing to have. And if you don't use it for that, you can still have your seasoning, cayenne seasoning. So, and the rest of them are all going to be health stuff, mostly for being sick. So, let me see. Try to keep them in the same onions. If you or a child has a fever that will not come down with Tylenol or any of that, take an onion, cut it in half. You don't have to peel it. I take the paper off. Cut it in half. Put one on each bottom of each foot. Cover. You can tape it on. Put a sock over top or whatever. Leave it on for an hour or so, and then you can remove it, and the fever should be gone, or at least dropped where it is not in a dangerous level. You can also take, if you got a stomach virus, if you have cold, flu, something like that going around, take an onion, cut it. I would peel, the paper and all that and the bottom and top off. Cut it, pieces of it, put it in a bowl or whatever, and leave it beside bedstands or in each room of your house overnight, and it will draw out all the nastiness, yuck, I don't know what you want to call it, but it will draw all the stuff into the onion. Do not be surprised when you wake up if it is black or really different colors, because it does work. So keep onions on hands too. Cidians think I'm crazy yet on this stuff. Yeah, that one I got from an older lady, in between like my age and my mother's age, like in between, I wouldn't say old, but yeah, she was, and it does work. I have tried it. Like when me and my husband and son, like all had a stomach virus, I did it. You know what? You might not like the smell of onions, but I would rather smell onions than constantly keep on uh, passing the germs around. Okay. This one is from my grandma, so this is an older one. A pepper bib. We'll tell you how to do this. I'll use paper towel as an example, or a tissue here. So you would take a wash rag. We'll use paper towel on half of it, like a top half. Sorry. You want to get Crisco. You can get smaller pans now, cans. I think you can even get sticks. Doesn't matter what kind. Just get Crisco, original Crisco, and on the top half or whatever, just half of it, smear the Crisco. You want it like a little bit thicker. After you get that all across there, then you are going to take pepper, like ground pepper, and sprinkle it all across there. You want enough where it's covered, but don't overdo it. After you get that done, fold it in half. Take your safety pins, and then on the inside of your shirt, you would put it on the inside and safety pin it inside and leave it overnight. And that will actually, if you have like build up mucus and all that stuff, it will pull all that stuff out and help. Like if you have a really bad bronchitis or Jacob, it will help all with that. Like I said, don't overdo it on your pepper, but you want enough pepper where it's covered. Because if you do too much pepper, then it could be like some people, it could burn their skin. So just watch what you're doing with that. Next one is two different things for sore throat. Honey. I make hot tea with honey in it all the time for me or my son when we're sick. It helps with, your throat being sore and the coughing. There is some people that put ginger in it too. I don't like ginger, but you can. Might want to look it up and see how much. I think like a teaspoon or something. But I usually put like in a regular cup of hot tea, I would put like a teaspoon and a half of honey in. Yeah. When I drink tea, like this is my tea, cold tea, there is no sugar, no lemon, no nothing in it. It is just tea and water. When I have hot tea, I have to have honey, I have to have sugar in it. I cannot stand like hot tea without any of it in there. Yeah, I don't like ginger. Yeah, don't like it. Another thing for sore throats and coughing is works great with kids. Marshmallows. If they are, they don't like honey or they don't want to drink hot tea or something like that, give them marshmallows. I don't know what is in them. I can't remember what it is. There's something in marshmallows that actually helps with your sore throat and coughing. You can also, my sister-in-law just told me this today, drink pineapple juice, and it also helps with coughing. So, there are two different things for your. Alright, the next thing is the same ingredient, but different uses for it. It is Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah, like I said, it's something that all kids that I know like marshmallows. So, Tank or Jig up. So, coughing at night, like he was doing last night, extremely a lot. Still hearing him in there. Take Vicks Vapor Rub, Vicks, whatever you want to call it, Vicks. Put it on the bottom of their feet and put socks on, and it will help tremendously with them to stop coughing. If you have a headache, and a lot of times I will get headaches, and like I've took Tylenol, took Advil, and it's not going away. And like most of the time when I get mine, they like split down the middle, like get to the left or right side. Like my head, my ear, my neck, and all hurts. Take Vicks and put it on both sides of your temples, like a little bit up on your forehead, and it will help with your headaches. You can use Vicks as a muscle cream instead of icy hot. It works just as well, if not better, for pulled muscles and that earaches. I get earaches a lot. Put Vicks behind your ear back here, and then put a little bit on a cotton ball, and then put it inside your ear, and it helps draw out moisture and all the stuff in your ear. When your glands right in through here are swollen, you can put it on here. It helps. Most everyone knows to put it on your chest, and that if you've got a cold. Just remember to wash it off before you go outside, because it leaves your pores open, and then if you do not, your pores are open so much with that when you go outside, it draws in all the air and can cause more problems than if you wouldn't have done it at all. Also, if the pepper bib, make sure you at least wash your chest off in that before you go outside with it. 2 more things to fix, and then we are done. If you do not have a humidifier or something like that, because I do not, but you have a wax burner, you can take your wax burner and put Vicks in it. You can get the liquid kind and pour in there, or you can take what you use to rub on your chest and everything, and put it in there with a little bit of water and turn it on, and it will give you the same thing as your humidifier or whatever. And the last thing I have on here is mosquitoes and bugs do not like Vicks. They don't like the smell of it. So if you are going outside and bug spray just doesn't work, put it in the crease of your arm, your wrist, up around your neck, the back of your legs, around your ankles, on top of your feet, and they will stay away from you. Because like I said, they do not like the smell of it. So they stay away from that stuff. Yeah, that is all I have. I hope that helped, guys. So, does have any questions about it? You okay? Why are you laying on the floor? Thank you. I've learned most of them from experience or from family. So, like I said, I like this stuff better than having to go out and buy medicine, or having to go to the doctors, or something that's going to be cheaper and works better also. The essential oils, I really, really want to get into it, but I just haven't made it there yet. I have an oil fuser or whatever, but I just haven't made the effort yet to go and spend that much money on the oils to start doing all that stuff. But I do want to start. But I know a lot of people don't like the oils. It's I've heard a lot of doctors complaining about people doing it, and there's some people that don't like the oils. They're allergic to certain scents. So
Mom, play with me.
play with you. I will. Okay, a little bit. So, guys have any questions about any of it or? Yeah, like I said, I have one of the oil mist fusers, whatever they are, and it came with 3 of the different. I think lavender, peppermint, and something else. But I just haven't spent the money. Yeah, I know a lot of people do the lavender at night. Like I want some of them to do uh, like right now when my son is sick, to help with him get better and like the Vicks, if there's something out there that I can mix together to make it like a Vicks that would help him be able to breathe easier. Right now, I am in love with Bath and Body Works essential oil stuff. I got like 6 of them in my bathroom right now. I got the stress relief, I got the focus, the energy, and I think 2 different sleep ones. So you would just take the Vicks, like the regular Vicks that I have the liquid too. Just use like the liquid and the peppermint and put it in my water and or the thing like that. Ashley, did you eat your noodles? Merle, Merle. Hey, quit ignoring me, Merle. Did you eat your noodles? Then bring them in here. Set them on the stove. Okay, I'll have to try that later. Set them on the stove. I don't want them.
Here, have them.
Set them over there. You want to tell the girls hi?
Hi.
Hi. No waving at them, just hi and walk in there. Huh? They're all hoping you get better and you won't even tell them hi.
Hi.
Goober. They said hi. They hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Thank you. Him and his blankie. I call him Linus with his blanket all the time. He's on the floor on his blanket with his head on the floor and his butt up in the air. I have no idea what he's doing. You waiting for a butt beating?
No.
No. Thanks, girls. He is a cutie. It's bad. I should be getting my Fab Fit fun box today. When I looked up yesterday, it was in PA, so it should be here today sometime. Which I was surprised because last Monday it shipped out, and it'd take a week to get here, and that just surprised me that it was taking that long to get here. Yeah, as soon as I get it, I'm going to do an unboxing of it. Um, is that what you won? The Reign of the Starter box. Actually, I thought you won one. I've been putting my phone in the window seal to do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see. Oh, crap. Amy Cat, I think is her name. I'd have to look it up. But when we won ours from Manic Makeup Mama, there was three of us that won, and she got hers Wednesday, I think. Um, and I wasn't going to watch to see what she got. I wanted to be surprised, but I couldn't take it, so I went back and watched. But it did look like nice stuff. I just don't know if I'm going to pay the $50 and keep it. I don't know if they're all the same. I mean, all the other boxes are the same, unless they do add-ons. So I don't know about the starter boxes. I'm going to assume they're the same, but I don't know. I guess I'll find out today or tomorrow. I know in hers she got a spongy paint, something like that. They look neat. I never had one or tried one, but I can't remember what else she got in there. Ashley, do you get the box, the FabFitFun? Yeah, I think that's what it is, Lorena. Yeah. Lorena, are you gonna subscribe and keep a box? Oops. Sorry, guys. What did you ever do with that? Did you send them an e-card or? Yeah, I see. Right now will be the time where if I get any boxes, I think I would just pay for them for the year, because right now my husband's work will start picking back up. He's a works for a paving crew, so they can't pave in the winter and do the stuff when it's raining and cold. So I can, if I do it now, pay for all of it, then it'd be done and I wouldn't have to worry about it later. But I only get Ipsy, and I just started getting the Glow Addict Beauty Box. So I might get the FabFitFun. Because it's only every other month or every other season. Yeah, you have to have a card to do it. You had to have a lot of things I noticed because like I had some gift cards there at Christmas time. Even though your gift card or e-card pays for all of it, you have to have a credit card or whatever on file before they will send it for whatever reason. And I think it is bullcrap because if your gift card or whatever pays for all of it, then you shouldn't have to give them a credit card to go. Why they need that information if your purchase is already being paid for. Yeah. Well, like it. Uh, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know about that, but like right after Christmas, my son got a Kohl's gift card from a friend, and it was $50. His order was like 40 something. I mean, his gift card paid for everything, but I still had to have a card on file for what? It's Kohl's. He ordered his gifts, and that's it. There was no other. It wasn't something I was getting every month. So why do you need a credit card? Hey, Jacob. Yeah, I didn't understand that either, and I didn't like that either. I mean, we bought gifts, you know what I mean? So why do you, we're not doing this every month or every week or anything, so why do you need that? Yeah, and then, because my sister in law has stuff with Kohl's and that all the time, so I just gave her the information and she ordered it. And then, like, she even put on there to ship it to our house, and then they still ended up shipping it to her house. And she even had, I mean, it even had on the box to ship to here, and they still shipped it out to her. Yeah, I have a net spend, net whatever it is, card that I go in and put money on. That way they can't take off of, you know what I mean? Only the, and the only money that gets put on there is a money for a box, and that's it. So, and like I said, once my husband gets back to work good, I'm just gonna pay for the year. That way, I don't have to worry about every month having that money in there. Quit, Jake. Merle, watch what you're doing. You're gonna knock all those books off. Quit. Jake. Alright, girls, I'm getting off here. My dogs are going nuts. So I'm going to get off here. I hope that those things come in handy. These guys can use some of them, or let someone else know. Maybe they can. If I come up with any more, I'll write them down and do another video of it. So hopefully something comes in handy and you guys get to use it. So. Yeah. Someone walked through the alley, so the other dog barked, so now this one's barking. Alright, have a good day. I'm sure I'll see you later on somebody's. I think Confidence is going live today or something, so you never know. If I get my box, maybe I'll unbox it live if I'm bored. So I'll talk